Todd, you've had some time to reflect on Saturday's loss, a 1 point loss, and you're in a winning position, with 15 minutes to go. Do you look back on it thinking that you did a lot of things right and an experienced side in the end just had a will to win in the end that got over the line?
Well, look, I think we were the better team for the majority of the day, and we were a lot better than we were the week before. So, look, there was a lot to like. It got to a stage, really, with 20 minutes to go, 4 goals down, that they had to sort of take a few chances and run the gauntlet a bit, and a couple of them came off, and then they were sort of right back in the game. And then to be honest, we didn't do a lot wrong in the last 2 stoppage goals they got. They had a bit of luck with one, and then the other one's a 50-50 call from whether it's a free kick or not, which way it goes. So that's footy.
You're never happy to lose, but are you reasonably happy with the way you played and the response you got from the game against Subi?
Yeah, look, we were much better, certainly around the contest, and played pretty well for the majority of the game. Unfortunately, you don't get points for 3 and a bit quarters.
It was an interesting game because it was very physical. First time you played in wet weather as well. How did you feel you went around the contest, and did you feel that your big body players sort of stood up and did what they had to do against a lot of guys who have AFL experience in their team?
Yeah, I did. Look, I thought, I didn't think that their big bodies or taller players really had an influence. It wasn't a great day weather-wise. I thought we were pretty good for most of the day, but probably had a 5-minute period in the middle of the last quarter that wasn't great, and that was enough for them to get up and going. And then, momentum's a funny thing.
There's probably not too many games where you're going to be in a winning position when Saundo, Mason and Blaine all go without kicking a goal, but Zach Strom looked like he had the potential to be a match winner there. He seemed like every time the ball came near him that he was going to win his contests.
Yeah, look, and he really probably struggled for 3 or 4 weeks, and then went back to the resis and just focused on taking the footy, and played really well. So we got him straight back in, and at his best, he's very dangerous because he's so mobile, quick for a big guy, and got really good hands, and he's a good kick. So. It's probably it's a tough role playing key forward and pinch hitting in the rucks. So, hopefully he's got a bit of reward, but hopefully he takes confidence out of it and can continue to build on that for the rest of the year.
I think I asked about it earlier in the season. The one thing that he was missing last year was his kicking in front of goal seemed to struggle, but again on Saturday he kicked straight. It looks like something that he put a lot of time into over the summer, and he's getting reward for it. Yeah,
look, everyone puts work into it, but it's probably that in-game pressure that you can't replicate. So, he kicked pretty well. I think he missed one after a pretty big knock that he got. But yeah, look, kicked well and looked confident. Looked like he was going to kick them. So it was great.
State game this week. You got 4 guys in the team that will play over in Melbourne. Happy for those guys, and do you feel like they all deserve their chance?
Yeah, they all deserve to play, and certainly more than happy for them to play. As a player, I love the opportunities to play for your state, and they don't come around all the time. So great opportunity for them to travel and go to Melbourne and play, and hopefully they play well.
Especially Tim Kelly, he looks like a player that should be in the AFL the way he's playing right now. Is this a chance for him to really make a statement in front of a lot of people that might potentially recruit him at the end of the year?
Oh, look, it's an opportunity, but he's just got to play well, really. It's another chance for him to test himself at a higher level again, and it'll be a small ground and likely conditions that he wouldn't have played in a lot. So it's a great chance for him to learn and get better.
Any of your players who you were surprised didn't play, and if you were picking a squad, they would have been going with you?
I think it's a pretty hard job. There's lots of good players around, but Blaine Johnson's the obvious one. Kicked 20 goals and had nearly 40 tackles in 9 games, and I think his physicality would have been suited to the ground.
You've been involved in WA footy for a long time. What would it mean to see a team go to Melbourne and win? Do you think it means as much as it perhaps would have back in the State of Origin days, or what would your reaction be if they come away with a win?
Oh, it'd be fantastic for the state and for the competition. I think having not won over there ever, I don't think it'd be a great statement for the competition that we've got some really good footballers here, and hopefully they go well.
a derby now to prepare for. It's always a massive day. It doesn't matter where they are. It doesn't matter if East Fremantle's winless at this point. You know that they're going to be throwing everything at you. What are your feelings on the game on next Monday?
Well, the good thing is, I guess, is we've had a couple of weeks to prepare and work on things that we needed to get better, and we've already started that. But yeah, derby's a derby. So, look, I think East Fremantle have been building and played some pretty good footy in the last month and been unlucky. So, look, they're really good here against us. 3 weeks ago their pressure was great. So, we'll have to be at our best. They
were pretty good against Subi as well. And you just know that this competition is too even where a team's not going to keep losing. So hopefully it doesn't happen next Monday.
Yeah, and look, we've got no impact on how or what they'll bring to the table. We can only concentrate on us. So look, we've obviously lost a couple and want to bounce back.
You haven't lost as a coach at East Fremantle Oval since you've been here. It's a ground that you seem to play fairly well at.
Yeah. Look, I think it's a big ground, and we enjoy playing there. So we've been pretty good away the last couple of years. Most of our away games we've been really competitive, and if we haven't won them, we've been pretty close. So hopefully we can continue that trend.
Thank you.
No worries.